Today we're making crock pot butter beans and ham, country food at its finest. This is one of those easy set it and forget it meals that's full of flavor and perfect for busy days or Sunday supper. It's simple, it's hearty, and it tastes just like something your grandma would have had simmering all day. Welcome to New South Table. I'm Melissa, and I'm glad you're here. My Carolina roots run deep from farm life to church suppers. I cook bold and simple, just like the Southern women before me. Now I'm sharing it from the beautiful South Carolina coast. Hit subscribe and pull up a seat. We're starting with two 16-ounce bags of dried butter beans. I've already washed these thoroughly and soaked them overnight in the refrigerator. That makes them cook up more evenly and keeps the skins from toughening up. Now I'm adding them straight into the crock pot. Pour enough water to cover the beans with about an inch over the top. They're going to absorb a good bit of this as they cook. Next, I'm adding about 4 ounces of country ham chips. This is an 8-ounce bag, and I'm using about half of it. These add that salty, smoky depth that takes the flavor up just a notch. Now, let's talk about the ham steak. This is a thick slice of cured ham that still has the round bone in the middle. That bone has flavor, so I'm throwing it into the pot too. One piece had too much fat, so I trimmed a little of that fat off, but I'm still using most of it. That fat melts into the broth and gives it a richness that's really hard to beat. Now for the seasonings. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of chicken broth. You can add a little more if you'd like. Then 1 teaspoon of black pepper and just a dash of salt. Don't go too heavy on the salt right now. The bouillon and ham already have plenty of salt. We'll taste it later and adjust it if needed. For the onion, I'm using dried onion flakes today, but if you've got a regular onion and feel like chopping it up, go right ahead. Either way, it will add great flavor. You'll give it all a stir and pop the lid on and set it to cook on high. These cooked for about 5 hours in my crock pot, but just keep in mind, every crock pot is different. Some run hotter, some take a little longer. You'll know when they're ready when the beans are tender, the ham is falling apart, and that broth is creamy and full of flavor. If the broth is too thin for your liking, here's a quick trick. Just take a few of the beans out, mash them up with a fork, and then stir them right back into the pot. That will thicken things up a bit without changing the flavor. And that's it. Creamy butter beans, salty bits of ham, and a broth that's just begging for a piece of cornbread. Southern comfort food made easy. Thanks for stopping by my kitchen today. If you enjoyed this recipe, give it a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite slow cooker dish for a cozy meal? I'll see you next time.